Morning everybody, it's Monday, it's morning just. I have been up since 10 to 6 this morning, so I'm feeling fantastic. Oh, it was bad. I heard my cat defending the household from the neighbour cat breaking in. It woke me up because I'm like a mother hearing her baby cry. I hear the noise that I know is linked to my cat being injured, and I wake up. And I kind of laid in bed for a minute or so to kind of like see if anything else happened, and then it was just silence, and that was like really creepy for me. So I got out of bed, went downstairs. I heard the cat flap go as soon as I walked into the kitchen, and at first I thought it was my cat going outside to like beat up the neighbour cat who's twice her size. And then I went out there and I realised her food bowl was like basically empty, and what had happened was my cat had tried to defend the cat flap. The other cat had beaten her up and pushed her out of the way, started eating her food, and my cat was in the dining room, part of my like open kitchen bit, and was hiding there. And me coming into the kitchen scared the neighbour cat away. And it was really sad. I hate the fact that she's shut down in the kitchen, because it means in that situation she doesn't have anywhere to run. She just kind of has to sit there and take it. It's so depressing. I hate it so much, and it's what makes me get up, because I know that she's like down there by herself, and like if no one else is gonna get up and save her, then she's just gonna get beaten up, and it's sad. So yeah, I sat with her for about 20 minutes. I played with her mouse with her. She still loves her little catnip mouse she got for Christmas. It's very cute. And yeah, and then I came upstairs to bed at about 6:15, and I just couldn't go back to sleep. I was wide awake. I started to feel sleepy again at about 7, which is when the alarm went off. Haven't gone back to sleep yet. I kind of forced myself awake because I have stuff to do today. So, since I've been awake, I had breakfast, all that jazz, I then started working on my assignment. So I have 2 assignments left that are both due on Thursday. I submitted the one last night, and I've got, 2 more to do. One I'm going to start tomorrow, and then I have this one that I'm working on today. There wasn't a lot of things that she wanted me to do. She wanted me to change my intro and my conclusion to talk more about my personal views, which I always forget to do because I'm so focused on like making sure I get loads of theorists in there. And then she basically just told me to like rearrange the structure of my essay to make it flow a bit more cohesively. So I kind of altered some sentences and altered some bits to make like rearranged all of the paragraphs to make it flow nicely. I'm not sure if it does. I've decided to kind of take a break from it and come back in a couple of hours with fresh eyes and reread it and see if it reads well. But yeah, I think I've done it, and then once I'm satisfied with it, I'm going to upload it this evening, and then I've only got one left, and that one basically involves me altering like a paragraph and a half. So, not loads of work. Enough work to keep me busier than the other 2 assignments, though the other 2 assignments I've basically just been asked to make very minor changes in comparison to that one. That's what I've been up to so far this morning. It's now just gone 12. I need to go to the pharmacist to pick up my next batch of pills. Oh, hashtag just girly things. So yeah, that is what I'm dressed and ready to go do right now. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go get my pill. Debating whether to grab a snack or something first, but I think I'm gonna reward myself with lunch when I get back, because I feel like if I get comfy and settled with my lunch, it's gonna take me another couple of hours to force myself out to go to the pharmacist. So I'm gonna go get my pill now. It's my Monday. It's a great day. It's a lot colder than I thought it would be. I didn't bring a hat or a scarf, and my face is cold. On the way to the pharmacy, bit of a frustrating experience really. Basically, I normally get a year's worth of pill in one go, so then I don't have to go back to the pharmacy to collect it. But because of Brexit, and other things causing resource uncertainty in the NHS, they only gave me 6 months, which would ordinarily be fine. However, in the past where I've not been given a year's worth at a time, every time I've gone in to collect the pill, it's been completely different. The first time I think I booked a pill check because they didn't tell me how else to get it, and then they told me you don't have to do that, and I was like, oh, okay. And then like I called to see what it was I did have to do, and they were like, oh, we have it here, do you want me to forward it to the pharmacy? And I was like, oh yeah, cool. And the next time I called to see if they could do it again, they were like, oh, there's no prescription here for you. And I was like, oh, well, there should be. It's a whole endeavour. So yeah, I'm going in to the pharmacy. I've been told, I asked the nurse specifically last time what I'm meant to do to make sure I get my prescription. She said go straight to the pharmacy and ask for a next prescription of your pill. I just know the situation well enough to know something's gone wrong and I have to go to my doctor's office, which is fine because my doctor's across the road from the pharmacy. But it's still like a whole thing. So thank you, Brexit, for making that in my life. Oh, I hate going to the doctors. I avoid going to the doctors. I don't really consider going to the supermarket for a 25p pack of paracetamol, because why do that when you can get it for free from the doctor, where it costs the NHS like a tenner? It's gone to the point where most people I know, most young people I know, will genuinely avoid going to the doctors because they don't want to put a strain on the NHS even when they actually need to go. It's free to an extent. It uses a lot of manual labour to get stuff done as well as a lot of resources. And if you abuse that system, it's not going to do you any favours. And it's just, oh. Anyways, rant over. I'm just pissed that I have to get out of the house to get my next dosage of pills when I should have been given them from the get-go, but I couldn't because of Brexit. Life's great. Love this. Right. Well, that was actually fairly pain-free. I did go in and there was a guy who I kind of briefly went to sixth form with, who I didn't know what, it was one of those adult situations where like someone you used to know from school and you don't really know whether to be like, oh hi, how are you, because you didn't know them very well and you don't even know if they recognise you or remember your name or anything like that, but it's also just like awkward to not acknowledge it. So there were some kind of awkward smiles shared, but I had to ask him for my pill, which is always a bit weird, and I didn't really know what I was asking for because I don't think it was a repeat prescription, because it's kind of a continued prescription because it's the second half of a prescription I was given in the summer, so I didn't really know what I was asking for. So he ended up giving it to another lady who like made sense of what I was asking for. Got my pill. That was, I honestly was prepared for that to be a lot more stressful. Sorry, the wind is like crazy right now. But yeah, now I'm heading home. My face is so cold, and I kind of went inside where it was warm, and now I've come back outside, and now I feel like hot and cold at the same time. My body is very confused. But I have my pills, and it was a stress-free experience, which is unusual. Very appreciative. Anyways, home time. Hello. It's, oh wow, it's a lot later than I thought it was. It's been about 3 hours since I last spoke to you, maybe 4. I think I fell asleep. If so, it was for only like 10-15 minutes. There's a cat here. It was only for 10 or 15 minutes. It's because of my cat. I was big spooning her and she was being super cute and I just fell asleep. Do you want to come on my lap again? No? Okay. Nothing's happened in particular. I've reread my assignment like a million times. I think it's time to submit it. I always get really nervous when it comes to submitting assignments because it's like, oh, now she's going to try and climb on. On you get. Yep. Great. I always get really nervous submitting assignments because, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to remember I needed to add something, or I'm going to, like, remember I needed to do something. Or, like, I could have changed something to make it better, but then I reread it, like, a million times, and I'm like, there's nothing more I would change. So, I think it's time. I think it's time to submit it, and then it's done, and I don't have to think, are you gonna have my shot? You're prettier than I am anyway, so that's fine. There's nothing more I can add to it, so. You're so cute. Probably gonna read over it one last time, and then I'm just gonna do it, and then I only have that one tomorrow to do, where I need to change a bit more than what I've done today. Hopefully it will all go to plan. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I lounged, I had lunch, and then think I had a nap, only for 10 minutes or so. And I feel very groggy, and I've just kind of been going over that essay. Oh god, going over that essay. Making sure it's perfect before I submit it. I could technically see my grade for the assessment that was worth 60% of this module, but I don't want to look at it. I want to look at it all in one go rather than look at what I've done so far, because if it's like not as good as I wanted it to be, then I'm gonna feel a lot more pressure riding on the assessment I'm about to submit, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I did really well in this module, but if I don't get a grade that I thought I was going to get and get a different one instead, like a lower one instead, I'm gonna feel a lot more pressure riding on this one that's only worth 40%. I don't know. Anyway, I've just been tasked to do the laundry, so I'm gonna do that now. You gonna be okay, Miss Needy?
Yeah, that's good. Butter on our pussies then.
I'm getting some butter for your casserole. Oh, for your bread that's gonna go in the casserole. I thought you were just gonna like put a lump of butter in your casserole. I was like, alright, each their own.
You know what this casserole needs? Butter.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were thinking, and I was like, oh. Okay then. Hello everyone. It's later. I can't remember what happened the last time I saw you. I think it was just before I submitted my assignment. I submitted the assignment. It's 2 down, 1 to go. 2 down, 1 to go. And the last one is the one that's going to require the most effort, because it's the module with the presentation, which I know I've done horrendously in. I mean, group presentations are a nightmare in general, but
yeah, you're on there.
this essay is meant to be the thing that saves it, but we've not been given like anything to help us with it because of the strikes interrupting the lectures that were supposed to be there to help us with that aspect. So I don't expect to get a good grade in this module, but I would like to do the best that I can.
I mean, you always do the best you can. You're super bright academically.
No, I just copy things that other people have said and rephrase it.
That's all education is.
I know, but you're making me sound a lot smarter than I am. This module's gone so much worse than this is going to be lower than any of the grades I got in my first year, which is so annoying because my first year didn't count.
You're still trying equally as hard though. You're just...
Oh, it's because I'm a perfectionist and I can't not try at things. Anyways, Chris is home from work. We're having casserole for dinner. Hi, babes. Hi. Sorry I interrupted. And yeah, it's our evening. The cat's rejected us. Tried to get her to play with a mouse and she was like, no. What?
Butter.
Yeah. Luckily you got some on your bread. Can you hear my camera?
Hear your camera?
Yeah. Put it to your ear.
Yeah.
Well, that can't be good. I'm going to end the vlog here because I want to edit it. You should be sorry. Productive day. Went and got my peel, submitted another assignment, and had enough time for a nap with my cat. It's been a productive day. I'm looking forward to tomorrow when I hopefully get the last assignment done. Can only hope. Anywho, thank you very much for watching and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Say bye, bye.
There.
There. See you tomorrow.